Hey, let's talk about what's happened the last 7 days in the Collin County market. Before we get into it, I always go over the Dallas-Fort Worth area in total, but I always want to give a little context. So I did a YouTube short over the weekend talking about how rates had fallen over the last week. That was as of Saturday by half a point, and that buyers are even placing offers, multiple offers over list price, even on ugly homes. Well, today we found out Saudi is going to reduce the amount of oil they're pumping. So my lenders tell me rates went up about an eighth. So we're still down 3/8 from the beginning of last week. What will that do to the market? Maybe moderate it some, but we still are low inventory. So buyers and sellers, you both need to pay attention to this. It is not a buyer's market in Dallas-Fort Worth, at least the 5 surrounding counties. Rockwall, Denton, Collin, Tarrant, Ellis. Those are not buyer's markets. Still 365 people a day moving here, so keep that in mind. So in all of DFW last week, 3151 new listings, up over 150 from last week. Had 595 go back on the market. That's about the same. Had 2,620 price reductions. That's 185 more than the prior week. Had 361 price increases. That's up not even about 10% from the week before. Not much. Had 1,663 properties that went under active option. That's only up a little from the last week, basically unclosed or unchanged. Had 2,843 closed transactions last week. That's up about 20% from the prior week. Now here, big difference. 552 homes expired last week. That's up 430 from the week before. But it was the beginning of a month. That happens a lot. Listing contracts with agents expire at the end of the month, so it's not unusual to see that big peak. And we had 409 sellers canceled their listings. That's up only 10 from the prior week. So now let's get into Collin County. From being new to the market, haven't been sold, we're at 1,003. That's down 98 from the prior week. We're going to have adjustments. It just happens that way. So in Collin County, had 348 properties hit the market or had a price change, had 254 that went under contract, 115 that went pending, and 281 that sold. And I want to go into, I did do a picture post on a home that I did show. I'm not going to say where, but it wasn't far from me. The home had multiple offers, and it was in decent shape, but they wanted $500 their option fee. They wanted to only give you 5 days to get the home inspected and negotiate repairs. Also, they wanted the buyer to pay title and buyer to pay survey. So buyers, pay attention to that. If you're losing out on contracts, just know that it's shifting more to a strong seller's market. Collin County more so than others. Condition isn't making as much of a difference right now because the demand's so high and rates fell slightly. And as rates fall, you're only going to have more competition. Sellers, the better condition your home's in, the more likely you're going to get multiple offers over list, and more than likely sell it at a higher price than you thought, especially if rates do start to fall back down as they did last week. Okay, Allen this week, 30 new homes hit the market, had a price change, had 19 that went under contract, 4 that went pending, 13 that sold. Lucas, 5 new homes hit the market or had a price change. We had 3 went under contract, nothing went pending, and 2 that sold. Parker, we had 3 new homes hit the market the last week or had a price change, 2 went under contract, nothing went pending, and 2 that sold. Fairview, nothing new to the market this week. So if you're thinking of selling, maybe a good time to put a home in the market in Fairview. Had 3 went under contract, nothing went pending, and 2 that sold. Now let's talk about the 3 largest cities in the Collin County / Denton County area. So this week, from homes being new to the market haven't been sold, McKinney's number 1 again at 218. Frisco's a solid number 2 at 189. Plano, not far off, 163. So in Plano, 52 new homes hit the market this past week or at a price change. We had 49 went under contract, 15 went pending, and 47 that sold. Frisco, we had 68 new homes hit the market or had a price change, 57 went under contract, 16 that went pending, 48 that sold. You can see those numbers. The new properties that hit the market barely even make up for the homes that go under contract or that go pending. So sellers, it's still a great time to sell. Buyers, you need to be active. You don't want to lollygag for 1 or 2 days. The home I talked about, I showed it, I think, on a Friday or Saturday. And by Sunday, multiple offers. So it's that market again. McKinney had 75 new homes hit the market this last week or price changes. 61 went under contract, 20 that went pending, and 60 that sold. Lavon, we had 12 new homes hit. Actually, 2 new homes hit the market the past 7 days or price change. 2 went under contract, 4 that went pending, and 2 that sold. Melissa, lots of new construction, so the numbers are always high on new properties. 26 homes hit the market this past week. 4 went under contract, 11 went pending, and 17 that sold. I mention this every week. Lots of new construction. You need to work with an agent that understands new construction. I actually have a video that's coming out at noon tomorrow talking about should you buy used or new in 2023 in Dallas-Fort Worth. Give you the pros and cons of each. It really depends on your situation. Just know new homes are smaller. Older homes, there's other pros and other cons. You usually get a bigger home and bigger lot with the older home. So watch that video tomorrow. It will preview at noon on YouTube and Facebook. It'll be on LinkedIn later in the day. Princeton had 12 new homes hit the market this week or at a price change. 13 went under contract, 6 that went pending, and 15 that sold. Farmersville had 3 new homes hit the market this week, a price change. 1 went under contract, 1 went pending, and 5 that sold. Anna, 10 new homes hit the market the last 7 days, or price change. 10 went under contract, 9 went pending, and 11 that sold. Almost a whole week of 10s. Van Alstyne, last but not least, straddling Grayson and Collin. 9 new homes hit the market this last week or had a price change. 6 went under contract, 1 that went pending, and 3 that sold. Hope you're finding this information valuable to you so you know what's going on in the market. The numbers kind of tell the story, but it's really the context around the numbers that makes the most difference. Make sure you're working with a great agent, whether you're buying, selling, or looking to lease. Have a great week. See you next time. Don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions about what's going on in your neighborhood. Happy to talk to you about anything real estate, or it doesn't have to even be real estate. See you next week. Bye-bye.